Okay, good morning YouTube. Another watch comparison video here. I've been trying to go in order so I write these things down so I kind of keep it straight. Basically, I'm reviewing, naturally I'm going to still continue to keep doing single watch reviews, or what I call show and tells. But now I'm doing these side-by-sides. And this makes it really easy for somebody who's looking to make a purchase. Maybe they're on the fence on which one to get. They don't know which one to get first. I'm going to be doing side-by-sides with every watch I can get my hands on, so you can get an idea what they look like comparing one another and see, which one you like better. So again, as I stated in my other videos, I don't puke a lot of facts out at you. I'm going to give you the basics. I'm not a watch expert. I don't claim to be. I'm just a watch enthusiast. I love making the purchase on watches, and I love sharing my purchase with you guys. I also size watches for some of my coworkers who see these things on my wrist and my friends, and when they make a purchase, I get to size them for free for them, and then go ahead and make a video. So it's a win-win there. So today, we're going to be doing a comparison. I was doing comparisons. I'm trying to bust out the comparisons on the Grand Arsenal 0336. I'm going down the line, comparing that to everything. But I wanted to change it up and just throw one in there that was going to be done anyway. But I picked two watches I think that people generally have been looking for quite a bit. And they're very popular watches based on the numbers on my YouTube channel. And I wanted to do these because they're very similar watches as far as the color combinations and as far as the water resistance as well. So I picked one just to throw it out there, just to change it up a little bit, because I don't want to keep I'm trying to stay organized on the videos, but I don't want to have you guys have to keep seeing the same watch compared to the, I don't want you guys to have to wait like a year to finally get to the next model that I'm comparing. So I'm going to throw a few in there to kind of change it up there. If you check out my videos and you see one that you'd like to see sooner, go ahead and drop a comment and I'll make that quicker for you folks, okay? But for today's purposes, we're going to be comparing these two bad boys right here. The Hydromax Reserve, okay, Invicta. This one is model number 16962, silver with gold bezel and gold face. And of course, this bad boy right here, the Venom 2. This is model number 14400, gold face, gold bezel. This is a badass watch. I mean, I have to tell you that if I was going to go ahead and get a Venom today, and I wasn't too set on a specific color combination, okay, I would definitely get the Venom 2 over the Venom 1. With the change on that bezel, it's so much more aggressive that it really makes the watch take on a totally different look. And I'll be doing more side-by-sides with these two, don't you worry. There might even be one on there now where I show you several different Venoms. They're not two watch side-by-sides, but there's several Venoms where you get an idea what the bezel difference is. But they also make one that eventually is pretty expensive right now. I'm going to wait. It's the Venom Hybrid, which combines the case from a Reserve. It's even thicker. It weighs, I mean, way more. It's got the Noma pushers on it from the Noma 5. The bezel from the Venom 2, and of course an interesting band from one of the Reserve watches. So keep looking for that one. But for today, let's start off with the Hydromax, okay? This has been a really popular watch, I have to say. People are really searching the hell out of this one. And rightfully so. I mean, this watch right here, both watches are rated for 3,300 feet of water resistance, okay? However, you're going to pay a heck of a lot more for the Venom 2. Now again, Invicta, if you know anything about them, you've been following them, Invicta watches basically have a really huge inflated MSRP, and then that gives sellers a lot of wiggle room on what they sell them for. I gotta tell you, some of the prices I've seen for these shock me, but I can rationalize paying it because they're such a high quality watch. You get so much for your money. Like you don't feel like you got this out of a Cracker Jack box. Right now at the holiday season, you can pick these up for under $200, which is amazing for what you get. A little bit about the watch: 26 millimeters in bracelet width, 8 1/4 inches in length. Again, 3,300 feet water resistance. They weigh this one here being shipped at unsized 12 ounces on several different reputable sites. That is not really correct because I just weighed mine sized at, and again, oh, forgot, all my videos I'll tell you about, I'm 5 foot 8 inches tall, 7-inch wrist, and 165, 170 pounds. And that's the main point of the video is to see what it looks like on the wrist, because a lot of videos, you don't want to see it close up like this. You can't tell what that's going to look like on you. I put it on the wrist so you can see it, okay? This is a sweet watch, okay? Now, I know I'm rambling, but I'm really passionate about this particular watch because it's such an affordable price right now, and you can't go wrong. People, I went through McDonald's one day to get a coffee. Some girl was like, "Oh my god!" I went to the doctor's office. Another person. That is unbelievable. Which brings me to the depth. Okay, you got 52 millimeters in diameter, depth almost 30 millimeters in thickness. I would urge you to try to find a comparable watch that is in this price point for that. You won't find it. There's nothing made that is this price point with this kind of quality with that thickness. 4 millimeters on the crystal, just deep. Look at the depth you get on that thing. And of course, 29 millimeters overall from the back to the top of the crystal. Just a chunk of watch. Amazing. You have the notches, the coin notches on the bezel. Helium release valve. Some do it diving. Ratchet release. The idea in this is that so you can put it over a wetsuit. For those days I go diving. But it's still cool nonetheless. You have a second time zone right there. You can adjust the green arrow for another time zone. I don't use it really, but it just looks cool. And then you have polishing down the middle on the Hydromax. They make them in a lot of different colors as well. What else about it? Powered by the Swiss Ronda 515.24H quartz chronograph movement. It is Swiss made, of course. Flame fusion crystal. What else? I'm sorry. They weigh us at 13 ounces unsized. That was a typo there, or I misread that. Excuse me. But actually, when I weigh this watch sized for a 7-inch wrist, you still get 12.15 ounces. So you're losing just a little bit. A lot of these other watches, the bracelet's so thick on them that when I size them for a 7-inch wrist, they give you so much meat for the bracelet that you lose a couple ounces. This one you didn't lose too much. So let me go ahead and throw this on the wrist here while I tell you about the other one. You get an idea what this baby looks like. Oh yeah. So there you go, 7-inch wrist. Look at how big that looks. I mean, that's an amazing watch. I would urge you to pick this one up. For that price point, I mean, come on now. Like, I've seen these get as low on like once onlys online, like Shop HQ and those places, for like $150. And I got mine, you're going to piss you off, $130. I won the bid on eBay. Unbelievable. That's where this watch really comes alive on the side like that, on that angle right there. You have to start talking to people like this. So really neat. Okay, so on to the next one here. The Venom 2, another sweet watch. This one here weighs 13.60 ounces sized for a 7-inch wrist. You still have the 3,300 feet of water resistance. 52 millimeters in the diameter. Okay. Now they say that. I haven't measured it personally. That's what I've read. I'm thinking that probably includes the crown, but I'm not really sure. They're both very similar. Depth still 22 millimeters. Now not as thick. I mean, look, it kind of gets dwarfed by the Hydromax. But don't let that fool you. Like, this is a thick, chunky watch. If this wasn't here, and I compared this to like other watches, I mean, you'll see how this one dwarfs other watches, but you really can't beat that thickness on the Hydromax. But this is a sick watch. This is powered by the Swiss Ronda 515.24H. I'm sorry, nope, that was the Hydromax. The Swiss Ronda 5040D chronograph movement. 21 millimeters in case thickness, if I didn't say that already. 26 millimeters in the bracelet width. And this one is the 14400. Yeah, the 14400 with the gold tone on the bezel. This is a chunky watch too, man. I mean, these watches, it's just amazing how much you get for your money. The Venoms, they always do a little bit of a lot of different color combos. This particular one here has the matte gold finish on the bezel. You have your pushers. The pusher's a little different on the Venom 2 as opposed to the Venom 1. I like them a little more on this one here. You have your date. You have some polishing on the middle, the inside of the bezel, and then you have the matte finish on the outside. The case, you have polishing on the side, and you have polishing in between the links. This is just a really noticeable watch. But you're looking at quite a different price point here, folks. So keep in mind, if we just go with like Shop HQ prices right now, which, you know, sometimes they're a little bit higher, sometimes you get really great once onlys. As of anything, you got to shop around. Go to our website, Fat Cat Watches, click some of those links, take it to eBay and some reputable sellers on Google, where you can get a lot of really great deals and more information. That's how it works. The Venom also, you get in the Venom 2, you get in a silver, you get it in rose tone, you can get it in a blue, which the blue bezel is really nice, but I went the gold. That's kind of my personality. I don't really have anything blue. I might pick one up down the road. But if you look at comparison, like $150, $200 this watch right here. Okay, this one right here, Shop HQ price. They're sold out right now. You look at $670. Now you can get these on better deals. I mean, like I said, it's just the time of the year, depending on I guess how many they make, what kind of run they have. Because sometimes you'll find on the internet or on eBay or Google or on Shop HQ, you'll find all of a sudden like great deals on Venoms. All of a sudden Venom prices jump up and another one comes on the scene. Hydromax, you couldn't get that thing for under like $300 a couple months ago. Now with the Christmas season, you're getting a lot of really great deals on these. So there they are, two very similar watches, but two very different watches. Look at that Hydromax. And again, I weigh about 170 pounds. Got a 7-inch wrist. That's what it looks like on me. Get back a little there. I mean, if you're on the fence between these two, you know what? Get both. Get one. Get the Hydromax in like a silver. Get this one in the gold or the blue. I mean, the blue is really nice. I almost bought this one in the blue, but I got a great deal on this one, so I went ahead and went with this one. Very unique watches. There they are again. Alright folks, well there's another side-by-side comparison between the Invicta Hydromax, the Invicta Venom 2, and that's about it. If you have any kind of comments or questions, as always, don't hesitate to drop one in the comment box there. If you're going to leave a negative one, you know, or some kind of rude comment, I know there's the haters out there, or people who are just going to hate no matter what. They're just miserable, lonely people. You can go ahead and drop your comment too, but I moderate them, and I go ahead and screen them, so I'll just go ahead and delete it, so you're just wasting your time, and then I'll just block you, so you're not wasting other people's time with your negative comments. Alright, well thank you very much for watching. If you have any requests, go ahead and drop a comment. Have a great day, folks.